tucks himself in. Protected by twists here as well, as Rops will deal with any sort of A-main aggression. Known for the Rops utility. Can throw a whole wall of smokes by himself, as he demonstrates right now.
Yeah,
there it is.
Perfectly done. I like it.
So he smokes off Spawn and Temple.
Yeah, you can see the players that are outside of B are worried about a pop flash around the corner, so they're playing really far back. It's finally Kerrigan put into a bit of a battle here as he'll go down. Nav will find a kill on OP, and it just continues. The MP9, it mows them down on the approach to the B bomb side.
Well, this is very problematic. FaZe Clan with a minute to work with, the bomb down, a 4-on-2, and they've barely done any damage. They have to try and dissect the cave position if possible, but bit of a crossfire set up there. And we're not seeing the rotations come through necessarily, so I'm not sure the CTs are aware they have
I'm on the pistol, I don't like that.
If they do, they're allowing it to be picked up here. As they will be pushing A main.
Did you make a new coffee? No new coffee, bro.
This has to be the B finish. First fight about to go down, and Robs comes out on top. Looking for the double, and he converts as well. This round is well.
This was a 2v4.
Back in favor for FaZe, says Rainwaker. Great rotation with that 5-7.
We 4 spot.
Yeah, it was a good shot, wasn't it?
Twister 1v2.
Suck! And hearing it and
baby!
Rainwaker, he should have been dead, but somehow he just bounces on through like a little bunny and makes it work.
I can't believe he gets away with it. He assumed that was the commitment. The plan will be coming through momentarily. He's jumping around the corner, making all the noise in the world, and somehow resets, gets the kill. It all started here, though. Double kill for Napfly with his MP9. Kind of a sloppy from FaZe Clan there. Throwing it away. Didn't really get much done, and you can see it's a frustrating finish for them. They'll have to force by now.
Bro, Kerrigan has RL recoil, I
across the board.
Guys,
Kerrigan will go to
last
the
chance on the prediction, bro. Now.
Necking out the defend cave once more. Got a lot on his plate. Kerrigan trying to bust through the smoke there. Doesn't work out for him whatsoever. Another opening pick for Liquid, which has been a common phrase in this best of 3. First map, sure, was pretty compelling for FaZe Clan, a comprehensive victory, but more often than not, Liquid are finding themselves in a 5-on-4 advantage, but just couldn't convert the round. So this one looks like it's under control, being very active, but so is Rain. Lovely shot with the Desert Eagle, finds OC, pushing this B ramp, trying to find the players in towards T-spawn. Now looking very uncomfortable. They're going to lose a couple of frags here.
Oh no, they actually lose a Kindred. This is a big problem. Naf feeling the pressure, he knows that they could be coming up the ramp behind him. Molotov actually be
Molly is good. Yes.
But he's still dropping quite low. Not getting wall banged at the moment, although it did get close. Look at how low they all are on the FaZe side. So even in the 3-on-3,
all 3 of them are chunked up.
You have to assume that Liquid will be able to find a way out here.
Robs needs to be careful. They can spam him right back.
40 seconds, and they're committed to this B attack, it feels like. They're not going to be falling back. Twist really, really far back. And again, because they're so low on health. They're calling freeze, saying, let's just cross our fingers and hope that somebody from Liquid will just walk into their crosshairs here. And they're not.
Rock solid defense.
Being very disciplined. Nice
crossfire
here. Napfly guaranteed. A kill, apparently not.
They're literally both
Patsy now
super
in a lot
low.
of trouble, needs to back up. He's alone, isolated, but not missing a B. That's a beautiful shot towards the ramp.
Yes,
closes things out, strong as you
Rocky
like.
actually tagged him as well, bro.
That's what he's brought in to do. An excellent rifler, Patsy.
Guys, Kuss follow the subs. Are you sus with the 2-month Twitch primer? Waxu with the 5 months. Consti Milk with the 2 months Twitch primer. Mauka with the 3 months. Easier with the Twitch prime. Thank you, guys. Welcome back.
Patsy looking very confident with his M4. Understood the situation perfectly, and once Naf went down, he had to deliver, and he did so on all fronts. So great work there, Team Liquid. Like I said, probably up to 3-1 now.
Yeah, I can't today, let's go.
There for Liquid, but I mean, they get the job done in the end, and because
I'm happy with either outcome,
this round, they should be able
to
But
I think that Liquid has less of a higher chance to win their next knockout game, you know? I want both teams
what he's up against. He's understood the
it
assignment. Sticking with the USP, that's absolutely fine. There'll be no danger of them losing this round. If he buys an AWP, or if he could, there's a real possibility he could overwhelm.
So much money.
Maybe they pick it up. You don't need it this round, so keep the money nice and strong. Play a nice passive, long game. Still get those 1 taps to the USP. So yeah, no problem with that whatsoever. We'll see if Napfly can strike first. So certainly got the advantage here. Should be no problem. He'll bring down Rain and Robs to boot as well. Easy does it. Patsy will confirm the round, and even the USP gets a frag as well. So perfect round there for Team Liquid. As said, 3-1 pretty much locked in.
Very nice.
And oh my days. It's going to be Rob still with $3,900. So a buy, but that's what, AK armor and a flash. That's about it.
Yeah, it's not exactly amazing, is it?
So you might want to go for Galil instead.
You could have definitely made that argument because, again, lacking the grenades.
He sacrificed the helmet for the smoke. So he's gone without the helmet so he can get the smoke. I'm not sure I love that, but I guess like the smoke is a big part of the default. They're going to need to deal with this bombardment you receive. For now, though, FaZe will be boosting. Behind the smoke, a grenade lands at their front door. Hits the incendiary as well. They're trying to catch players. Boosting up towards Leds. They extinguish this Molotov there and actually find OC. That's very well done.
And no refresh.
It pays off in the end, doesn't it?
Nice.
Robs is going to be caught. Not even sure the helmet made a big difference there.
4
Just with a good burst. And a 4-on-4 2 and 2. And then, yeah, throwing away some rifles here, making sure no one from Liquid can pick them up. Patsy's actually pushed through the smoke in the middle. What a shock. I don't think Twist was ready for it. He was trying to manage the rifles over on that side.
Just discombobulated, but it pays off.
Down. 4 versus 3. Bomb being brought onto the site and planted, and Rain, he had the right idea, but it's Rain Waker on the other side instead to pick him off. So Brokey and Carrigan, can you hold on to this 2v4? They're in not necessarily in a great position right now.
It's possible. FaZe can win this one. Carrigan and Brokey, 100 HP each. Nice little crossfire. Carrigan holding towards the cave. It's Brokey that's the most heavy lifting, especially now. Carrigan, he can only really spam the defuse. First kill will come in for Brokey.
No shot.
Kill. Delivers on that promise. Can't find the third.
2v1.
No, it has been set up. Bomb was ticking at some pace. Just one kill might be enough. As I said, he might just have to go for the spam here.
Yeah.
From the bomb. Is it going to be enough? Time will tell. The defuse coming in. It looks like they've done just enough there, Anders. Good effort, but as soon as that smoke went down, their options were very limited. Carrigan did well to deny as long as he possibly could. Ultimately, though, pushed back. And I love this approach, though. They're aware of all the possible threats. The boost comes in. They didn't panic when the incendiary lands on their feet. Extinguished, find a kill. But even then, it wasn't enough. This was a 4-on-2.
And Brokey, I mean, he did so much work in that, but did you say, yeah, it wasn't quite enough? 4-1 in their favor.
Robs.
Yeah. And even with that bomb planted,
I don't like to see him sad, bro.
Position, FaZe Clan with Tech 9s.
That's fairly devastating. This is such a slow start when it comes to the rifles for FaZe.
Well, it's because they haven't got maximum loss bonus here, right? They won the pistol, and then you lose the follow-up round. If you lose the pistol, you get a bonus stage of loss bonus. So, yeah, it's the worst possible outcome. Your money will recover next round, but we'll see what they can make of it here. Beer's Soul coming through. Actually looking quite promising. Galil at the tip of the spear here. Plant should be no problem, but Yakunda now chiming in. 3 kills found here. Shutting down all prospects of that plant. It's a chaotic situation, but very well handled. Team Liquid will find their 5th round here on the 3rd and final map. Ancient looking very
Unless we decide to lose fucking almost 10 in a row again.
As well. It has already taken down the mighty G2. Another squad that didn't change their roster in the player break. Same story for FaZe. These are 2 of the hardest challenges at the entire tournament, arguably.
Caught me a bit off guard at that B-bomb side because they were posturing Liquid like they were going to fall back and just play for the afterplant. And I think probably FaZe felt the same way. So the fact that suddenly there was 3 people that were pushing through the smokes to attack them before they bombed them down, absolutely catching them off guard.
That's a new knife on Rain, right?
Weapons either, but still.
This is ultraviolet.
They're not wrong. Liquid,
that's pretty base.
It's got to be one of the best honeymoons of all time. They're looking so fresh right out the gate.
Yeah, and FaZe are looking a little bit cold. I guess the analyst brought up a good point. With this tournament, the only objective they need is come top 6, right? That's all they have to do.
Sure.
So maybe not looking to peak, not looking to...
I feel like the only pros that are using Ursus knives has been Tapson, who now switched away from it, by the way. Yikes. It was the Tapson knife to me. Now Rain took it over.
But yeah,
I couldn't name any other pro that
uses usual selves.
Config does?
Against OG as well as mentioned. They got the 2-0. Job done, but...
the sounds are great on the Ursus.
Smooth sailing. As we see Nafly, he's actually pushing towards pocket.
It plays a Z song when you're top fragging.
That's incredibly potent. Difficult to flush him out, and Carrigan's about to find out. Down he goes. Back towards middle. Patsy stays calm. His teammate smokes him out as Nafly gets his 2nd frag of the round.
Patsy.
Look at how far away the bomb is as well. It's all the way on the B side of the map.
Yeah, they are getting absolutely wrecked here. They have no idea of what territory they've sacrificed. Nafly's pushed down B-Ramp by himself, got in towards pocket,
won the whole round,
and killed 3 people, and there's nothing to be said about it. And there's no trade potential. They had no idea it was a possibility.
Nafly,
even after he got the first kill, he just kept pushing, picking them off one by one. an absolute non-starter. One player shouldn't be decimating you in that sort of manner. Yeah, Twists. Nothing he can do. 13 seconds. Literally can just save here.
I was bringing this up last time we were watching Liquid, but it just feels like Naf is given more room to do what he wants now.
Right.
And that wasn't the case on the former Liquid lineup. There was much more structure, and I think Naf especially was much more of a sort of a role player. Like you had him do, I think, all of the worst jobs almost on the team. And he did them really well, but it's really refreshing to see him get cut loose a little bit like this. I'm so curious. It'd be fun. Maybe it's a bit early, but maybe at the end of the start of the season here, it'd be cool to try and do some comparative stats with Naf alone, just like what's happening before and after the change, because it feels to me like right now he's having a much bigger impact than he did before.
Well, that was an absolutely massive round from Naf, taking matters into his own hands to say the very least. 3 massive kills.
6-1.
Half by once again, Anders, and it's towards A here. Twist will have the bomb. Watching elbow right now for any mid-push.
Rainwaker is our only
it looks
A
like maybe
defense.
it's even a contact play. I don't think they're execute here. It's Rainwaker, new boy, to defend. They'll be walking into his crosshair momentarily.
At least 2 and stay alive.
And they didn't have the Molotovs to get rid of him, so doesn't mean they can't get the kill, obviously. Rob's being boosted up. Did he spot it? Now he certainly does.
That's one.
And the spray is just fine. Gonna put down a grenade and probably call in OC a little bit, maybe from the donut as well. Yeah, they could set up a bit of a crossfire, potentially. Smokes and flashes coming up behind him, and they're putting on some pressure, and he's still not getting that much backup, so it's all on him. I think he saw the shadow and fired a bit early, and it betrays him. Patsy goes down, and it's a 3 versus 3 now, as OC will pick up that kill on Rain.
Yeah, loving the movement there from OC. Good awareness as well. Picks off the flanking player from middle.
Nice
huge flag here for Naf, continuing.
Nice,
this
brothers.
Impressive form we've seen on the CT side of Ancient. And it was looking promising. This round looked like it could slip away from Team Liquid, but absolutely not. No plan once again. A nice idea.
This is looking
Slow
quite one-sided,
towards the A bomb side there with the boost, but really like the contributions from Rainwaker there. Like, he only gets the 1 kill, but he delays him for so long there. The discipline not to overpeak that angle. He gets the frag, calling for rotation. The grenade delayed. The smoke buys him a bit of room. Sure, Carrigan gets him, but he bought an extra 10 seconds to the proceedings there, which is more than enough. They don't even get the plan.
That kind of discipline, surely, if you're looking for a new teammate, like, I don't know how they decided on Rainwaker, but if you're looking through demos and you saw that, you'd be like, oh, cool. He's able to keep his cool even under pressure.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a nice little thing to be spotting out.
Refrag by Rainwaker.
Smart. The lineup was nearly there. I don't know if Rainwaker realized, but he actually almost had the double spray down through the smoke. 4 versus 3 after the chaos in the middle. And Liquid are just, they're looking red hot at the moment. 7-1. They can't be stopped.
Bit of a scrappy game here from FaZe. They're getting caught off by the common reactionary plays from the CT side.
So Rain has 1 kill. What's wrong with Rain, chat?
Push. OC.
He was not playing well last map either.
Reclaim territory towards middle. He has got Robs to deal with, but that is no problem whatsoever. Great awareness from OC. He is looking fantastic this tournament. Flashbang towards B ramp. OC again, looking to challenge. Holds on to his life here, baiting in Yekindar.
They don't have to peek this at all. Why would they want to fight this? Don't know if they realize Broken has the only people regardless. Just wait, there's 50 seconds. They know they have to show up eventually. That's an interesting crouch under. The smoke goes up on front, but he probably FaZe just have to go for it.
Oh, hit him.
Shot right for the smoke. Molotov on the other side. Brokey, he's got to be so careful that doesn't...
what?
Right through. A disgusting shot from OC. Leaves Rain on his own.
Rain, you
what
got
can
this.
He do with this one? He is in a world of trouble, Anders. It's Nafly with a perfect backstab, and Liquid presenting a perfect CT side so far. FaZe have no response whatsoever. They are getting mauled. They're being
guys, we're
outplayed
Team
in
Liquid.
Every understanding
Once
of
we're
the
up
game
12
right
and 3, it's
Team
GG,
Liquid
bro.
seem to be in the right place at the right time.
When was the last time we threw away a lead?
Sublime. The timings are perfect. The way they're approaching these equal situations. Active on the map. OC not missing a beat as well. They're shot through the smoke.
That's disgusting.
The backstab from Nafly. It's just a beautiful thing. You wouldn't think this is a brand new roster.
Nope.
Well,
hey, yo!
Be careful there, boys. Those are expensive hands you're shaking.
Calma, bro. We need those hands.
Ridiculous clip. Fine, we'll take it. 8-1. Yeah, you're right. They are really winning all of the important fights early on here.
Yeah, this is rough, and this is a very compromised setup once again. It's FaZe that are not getting close to these rounds. A Galil for Twists. No utility really once again, missing the important parts, the Molotovs. And what do we got next? The bomb's outside A. And Yekindar seems to be very aware of that. He's hightailed it from the B bomb side, leaving Nafly there alone for now. What have they shown in terms of presence on the map?
Rain needs to wake up, by the way.
Control here.
He's the cave player.
Smokes off the red room.
The cave player's not feeling, bro. It's over.
Yeah, the mid control could be interesting. You could put some pressure on there, but you might want to sell a bit more towards the B bomb side. It looks like they will end up at A right now.
We'll see.
But you want to keep 2 people in B just so that there isn't a quick rotation that could be happening from CT spawn. You can see both Yekindar and Patsy are a little bit further back, and it's OC to catch Rain. So part of that crunch towards the bomb side is now gone. 35 seconds. Kerrigan sticking through. On the other side is Naf, and he might just be able to catch him straight up.
Hello.
That's one huge kill.
It's still going
A,
though.
do they call the rotate, or do they just leave Kerrigan on the flank?
30 seconds to work this one out.
Stay solid, stay rock solid.
They've got to commit towards A.
20 seconds.
Fake doesn't really do much for them. They're biding their time. Here comes the smoke down
Here we go.
spawn. OC to strike first, but a player behind the big box is going to be Rainwaker making himself known.
Oh my god.
Huge spray down, 10 seconds left. I think it's all said and done.
Yeah.
They have to save here.
Doesn't overcommit when needed to.
Will be taken into the next round. Just Kerrigan remains in CT spawn. They know exactly where he is. That backstab is the only kill they find en route towards the A bomb side there, Anders. That's the only frag found.
That was actually ice cold out of Yekindar, because you could be so pressured to try and go for the B bomb side, right? You've just lost a player. For all you know, the bomb is right outside and it's going to get planted, but they called their bluff.
We don't
they said,
see any timeouts because there is no coach anymore.
And they're absolutely right. This is so sick.
Just to know there as well, you can see how the lack of Molotovs really hurting them there. Once they've got them in control, the standard procedure is bounce the Molotov towards the back of Donut, flush out that potential AWP. You just don't have that luxury. You've got to face check these positions. OC gets a freebie, and I think we're calling a B rush, Anders. When all else fails, we know Faithful has to be deployed.
It is a classic for a reason, and it does actually work on this map. You really can, but you need the first kill to go your way, and instead, Patsy and OC again combining for a really solid defense. And now it's slowed down. Now there are smokes. Now there are Molotovs. On the ramp, and you have to give it up.
That's about as bad as it can go.
Yeah.
You've committed all your resources over. You've lost 2 players. Rain's down to 7 points of health. There's not really much left. A couple of smokes, and they know you've gone. And you have actually no information. They're pushing behind you as well. It's gone about as bad. Three rounds in their T-side Mirage campaign. Their map pick, T-sides have, after the Paris Major, a lot of people were suggesting that their T-sides looked uninspired. There was something quite off about them. They were being overwhelmed by aggressive CT sides. And I guess to say that like this tournament suggests there might be some elements of truth to it, but an A rush is being presented right now. It's getting chaotic for us.
We need one more.
A couple of
oh, collateral!
He will get a couple of kills, down to a 3 versus 2. My God, Patsy, what just happened? An absolute airstrike is delivered. The HE, the incendiary, and bullets come raining down on FaZe Clan, and he gets all 3.
They get so stacked up because of the delay on OC, because he stays alive. They are suddenly when you run into the Molotov HE combo. This is an insane shot to begin with, but yeah, it's the grenade follow-up that just destroys the incoming FaZe attack.
Yeah, they are loving it. Have they barely planted the bomb? They planted the bomb twice this half. And bear in mind, FaZe won the pistol, Anders.
AK hero on Brokey.
Rush A, boys. Nothing is working. Rush the A.
Oh my.
Rainwaker mowing them down once again. FaZe can't get going here on Ancient. This is an absolute disaster. As they're just rushing B, rushing A. Nothing is working for them.
Not at all. And Rainwaker, he just had to stand there. They were running in front of him. And
I wonder if Robban is watching right now.
One casualty on the side of Liquid as they get up to 12 rounds.
100%.
And looking at the scoreboard even for FaZe, you've got to say they're really lacking in kills alone. They're not doing the damage in these rounds to make it really interesting. They're just not getting any kills on the board here. Liquid are cruising through this game at the moment.
I don't know whether we should do this or we will check in with the scoreboard, see if it gives anything away. Brokey's at the top with 7, Twitch 6, Carrigan 4, Rain 3, Rob 6. So yeah, no one really carrying the game. No one's having one of those performances that can win you a couple of rounds, you know, a couple of clutches.
In round 14.
your top fragger is getting a kill every other round.
So yeah, like normally FaZe, like we saw on the first map, right? Like they'll win a 1v4. Like Carrigan will get you around because you've got that sort of firepower. What FaZe are known for. But yeah, nothing really working. They've won the pistol, and that is literally it. They've barely planted the bomb since. Naf though, on the front foot here, in towards Jaguar. It's a very difficult fight to win. It's a risk to take on the CT side. Molotov, it goes past him, of course. And Rain doesn't anticipate his position, and that's a beautiful kill. Does he get away with it? Can he survive?
Carrigan's taking it up. He heard it.
Minus 88
ready. Look at Carrigan, down to 12.
Yeah.
But at least it's a trade.
Should I feel
I think
bad,
FaZe
bro?
will be... He's just happy to be in a 4-on-4 right now. Some of these rounds are lost so fast. As soon as anything happens, Liquid just get a couple of kills their way, and the round is almost over. This time, at least, it's a bit more stretched out. They have some time to make up their minds here. And they take down Naf, who is second in the scoreboard for Liquid, so that's
the
good.
same when I play
What's
matchmaking,
the next
bro.
move,
And I'm just like 14-0. I donate the enemy team in round sometimes, bro. This is not nice. This is not what esports is about.
If you throw the 2 common smokes at the back of the B bomb site, you put pressure on OC to either play in front of the smokes or leave his teammate here in the hallway alone. A little bit of a shot from Patsy. It's a good headshot, and they are putting in some smokes. OC, he can't escape. He does get a good kill. Molotov at his back. Eventually, Carrigan will run him down. Still a 2-on-2. 8 seconds on the clock here. They're picking up the bomb, and they are going to get the bomb plant this time.
Here we go. Can FaZe find their first round since the pistol? It's not looking good whatsoever.
Rob's 1v2.
Rainwaker continues his disgusting form on Ancient.
Kids on both players.
We need some of that magic right here, right now.
Rob's smart movement, bad timing.
Sure here, maybe there's a chance, but Yekendal seems to be one step ahead of it. Doesn't matter. Rob's will find the initial headshot here, looking for that second round. Second kill available to him, but no.
Give him a break.
Once again. Rainwaker completely eviscerates his opponent.
13 rounds in a row.
Here on the CT side.
This could have been a $1,000 giveaway, chat.
For Team Liquid, as FaZe can get absolutely
every 16-0 we do a giveaway.
Done.
And it's a very similar situation that turns it from a 2-on-2 into a 2-on-1. It's the Molotov to force out the planter. It was got OC the kill earlier with the shot through, and this time it was just a spray through the smoke. You know they have to run. They can't stay on that side, so the timing is a little bit easier than if you're just doing it completely blindly.
Here we go, bro.
Round number 15, and it's 13-1 in favor of Liquid. I can't hardly believe it.
That nade is going to be meaty.
That's a hell of a nade as well. Max damage almost on a couple of players, and the flashbang is brutal as well. Napfly continues to destroy his opponent. The B bomb site here. Oh, he's in the zone right now, Anders. There's no stopping him.
But it's not FaZe
so
playing
lethal.
Terrifically bad or making
doing
mistakes,
the anchoring,
right?
Or whether he is
Liquid
pushing aggressively like he was earlier. He's absolutely relentless right now.
FaZe are just cowering in the corner. They don't want to do anything with these fights. They want to get the hell out of this one.
Yeah, this is anything but yum for FaZe. There's
anything but.
Yum like ice cream.
A tough position to be in. Don't know how you give a speech to bring them back. I mean,
well, they've got no coach to provide the speech.
I know.
So
well, they need Nicky 30 as a
that
coach,
is a problem as well.
He'd play his intro, bro.
Should have asked Robin to make a bit of a soundboard before he left, so they could at least replay some of the old messages, you know.
So, 40 seconds remaining. Round 15, well underway. A 5-on-2, Anders. It looks like we're all done here.
Boom. 14-1 in their favor. Liquid real close to causing a huge upset here. We'll see if they can finish what they started coming up.
What? This is FaZe Clan.
I think
Grand Slam winner.
When it was around.
What the fuck? Running an ads we have none during the fucking second and last half of this matchup. Boys, if you're a G2 fan though, don't go anywhere, because this game starts right after this map. Yeah? G2 versus OG. OG now with an interesting roster. Nexa, Fasha, Ki, Fico, Regali. Interesting. It's going to be entertaining as always, as any G2 match. G2 lost to Liquid as well, by the way. Hey, and Liquid is feeling themselves. Holy fuck. Nefly was absolutely fragging out in the G2 game. Same with Yeki. Everybody, basically. Everybody. Let me see what's going on right now. Peng, how are we doing on Mirage right now, bro? Robs top on FaZe Clan with 60 ADR. Oh, fuck. Patsy. Oh, crap. That is insane. Unless it's bugged. I don't know if it is. Maybe a lot of util damage. Jesus. Twister. This is Inferno, right? Yeah. Everybody delivering on Inferno, man. Jesus. Okay. Boys, let's finish some unban requests, shall we? Let me know if unban or ban. I need your help with those. Hey, basic pants with the $10, not saying anything. Excuse me. Thank you for the 10, bro. That's a -10, aware. What is this? Close prediction. Unban me, please. I want to chat. Why is he banned? Me. Ban me. Aha.
Hey, everyone.
Sure. Bro, Banan, you actually banned everyone who said ban me. Fuck. I may have been trolling. Sorry, I didn't know what it means. My bad, I never do it again. Fucking hot old man, you black as a... What? What does that even mean, Gango? Take a knife and... What? What does that mean? I got banned from the last message and I can see why it sounds bad. But it was under an Alexi B interview where I was talking about Blade. And a lot of chat were making references to Blade, a musician. I did it too and said a very common catchphrase. Is that true? Where's the Drain Gang? Real or true? Real or false? No more quotes that could be taken out of context. Lil Pop. Rip Blade, Rip Squad. Literally, why did I get a permaban? For listening to Blade? I think my mods don't know about the rapper. I'm not even kidding. What? Most people won't watch a video twice, so if they watch someone to react to it, then they're probably not going to watch the original one. Why is this guy banned? Hey, no, I'm not quite sure why I was banned. What comments? Misclick. Can get unbanned. Hey, you could have just unbanned him! Banan Shake! You can unban! What? Mods can unban!
It look so good right now in FaZe. They've not really bothered to show up yet on Ancient.
You said I can't? Yes, you
can. They did almost make the comeback happen. They could have almost
I said don't do unban requests. But if you misclick a guy, you can unban him, bro.
Twist with a good couple of kills. He's going to keep it going. 3 headshots to begin with. Henry is out of control. They are speed running Ancient right now in FaZe.
He's trying, chat. Give him a break.
In a little bit of a chance here.
Banan
But my
Shake's
God,
so bad.
I mean, this is
No. Sorry.
This is what it takes, right? You want somebody to step it up. We were asking for it. Where are the big fraggers on FaZe? Twist with 9 kills now, almost in double digits. Maybe they can do it. They're running it back here. 1 versus 3. Surely they've won the round, and they have a second on the board, a second pistol.
They've won both pistols.
You make it to the decider, you win both pistols, which usually you're super favored with,
that is a grim
and you lose
reality
16
for a
to 2.
FaZe Clan fan right now. It doesn't get much worse than this.
Let's see it.
If you win both pistols, in this sort of matchup where you're the heavy favorite, that should be a done deal. Usually you'd think, well, they didn't stand a chance to begin with. They lost both pistols against FaZe, but no. Those are the only 2 rounds they picked up. It all started.
There was a crazy comeback attempt on Mirage. Keep that in mind.
Hat-trick here. Like I said, no one really stepping up.
12-3 half down to a 16-14.
Look how crisp that was, but
let's see it.
Yeah, I need a lot more where that came from. Now, they did get the bomb down, but they're not going to force buy in the second round. A hero AK has been dropped. Patsy will be operating with the rifle, going into round number 2 here, to try to make it as expensive as possible for the buy-up into the following round.
We saw this from Liquid before, investing into a single rifle in these rounds, and it seems to have been working out for them. So I think until they get evidence that it's punishing them, why not just keep doing it? Make yourselves a bit more dangerous. Good flash, and Patsy almost had the lineup there. OC with a bit of a deagle shot, but it probably is too late here.
Our chances.
Twist taking up a new position, ready for Rainwaker on the other side. And Naf is there behind him as well. They should be able to control the middle, no problem. The bomb is there, so you kind of have to go for it if you want to have a shot at it. And it's Naf to go down. A third round. for FaZe.
3 on the board. Twist starting to find some form at the very least here, Anders. Manages to pick up another huge sequence of frags here. 4 in total. But as mentioned, the buy coming in this round. Liquid managing to get a couple of frags at least. Again, back-to-back. Highlight sequences.
Back to back.
That was against the Eco.
Neuron activation.
The game really
1 in
begins here. If he didn't
160,000,
catch
bro.
Mirage. Team Liquid were also up 12-3 on that map.
True.
And it went all the way. 30 rounds, 16-14. So FaZe have the tenacity to pull this one back. Has to be said. They always seem to find a way. But it all
Nice
starts
AK,
here.
by the
What a
way.
flashbang that is.
Ooh, Patsy.
Perfectly executed. Neckened up. Fighting for his life towards the ledge position.
Okay.
Ross will pull one back.
No refrag.
Luxurious position to
Rain
be in
the
if you're
cave player.
Kinder, having so many rounds to figure out what the defense is like. You've got so much time to learn. It's a little bit different if it's a much tighter game and you're like, okay, one of the next 3 or 4 rounds has to work out, but they could lose the next 8 rounds and they'd be like, okay, well, it's getting a bit close, but we still have a lot to work with. So just a great, comfortable position, I think, if you're leading the team at the moment. Looks like they want to group up towards the B bomb site, and they do have smokes to throw in there, so they could block off some of these players. That doesn't always work on the map. I mean, even if you throw the smokes, we've already seen Liquid themselves were pretty good at shooting through the smokes, and FaZe, they know all of the same angles. But there's the double smoke. We'll see if they get the bomb plant to follow. Though importantly, there are no more real nades left on
30
FaZe. They don't have the
seconds.
Molotovs to get rid of the guy planting the bomb.
Yeah, it's a clean plant. That's not a problem whatsoever. Nice little grenado. Push Karrigan back as
Rainwaker.
well. Almost getting the frag.
25 HP on Karrigan.
Rainwaker in a powerful position here.
They have a
This is
kit
a
on
nightmare.
Robsy Robs. No
One
util
round
though to
required
retake.
for series points.
They have a kit on Robs, but again, where are the smokes? Where are the grenades to get rid of anyone here?
Nice.
Rainwaker able to take down Rain, and now he continues. Double kill for him. This is a
Okay.
very, very weak
Boys,
retake
boys,
that's
boys.
coming in,
How,
and it gets
how?
completely denied. 15-3. I don't really blame
It's
FaZe.
so
They had to go for it,
one-sided.
right? They're so far behind, but you're right. That's series point now for Liquid.
And
He
the
looks
money
done.
isn't
And
in a
he's
great
the guy
spot.
who
That
whips
hero
out a
AK
graffiti
purchase
when
and
things
four
look
got
down.
2 frags, right? So they were
Where's
fully
the
invested going
graffiti?
into that round. They're now going to have to operate
Or not
at
graffiti. What was
series
it?
points with
Confetti.
MP9s, pistols, a twist for mass. Rainwaker looks incredibly powerful today. The impact of his frags, his contributions are, you don't get too much action anchoring towards the A bomb site, but each and every time he was tested, didn't get a boatload of frags, but the
Fuck.
contributions of his
Look at
positioning,
their
his
buy
utility
last round.
was fantastic.
Yikes, missed
That
Molly.
Not so much from Karrigan, but we'll take it all day long. It's getting wild
Get the
over
team
here on
damage,
the B
Nate,
bomb
it's
side, but
team
FaZe have
kill.
the man advantage for now. It was Liquid trying to slip one by the keeper with the B pounce here, but they've been completely shut down. I can't
they're
believe
winning.
the 5-7 was the weapon of choice to try and open things up, but it works out. And now Rob's looking to confirm the round. They'll have no idea. He's coming in the backtracks here, so they'll live to fight another day, Anders. 4 players survive. A weird call,
Interesting.
considering you know they're going to be low on cash. You go for a very tight choke point, and Karrigan delivers with 2 big frags there. Like I said, not the cleanest frags.
Almost felt like they just wanted to sacrifice Yakinda, but then once he went down, the rest of them decided anyway to go through. It's like, you don't really have to commit to it. If he's just there to
we go,
throw
bro.
in the Mac 10 and see what happens, I don't know why everyone else felt so comfortable doing that. Hilarious moment as well, blowing up Karrigan after he got them the double kill.
Yeah, you love to
it.
see that. That's not bad. And it is going to be a force back in response here. Galil's 3 of those out in full force. Molotov towards the K position as Yekunda battles for control here. Flashbang affects the 2 residing players. You can see Brokey up close and personal. Going to try and reclaim territory as well here. Yekunda will strike
If he gets
first,
the
looking
double.
for the final round here. 1 more will do. Looking for
50
one of those
HP on Yekunda.
comprehensive victories here,
What?
but Yekunda leaps into the arms of Rain.
That's aggressive. Maybe too aggressive, some could say. It is kind of what he's known for, Yakinda, so I don't want to take that away from him either, but giving a
Yeah,
chance
chat.
back for
Now you
FaZe
say question
to
mark.
keep
If he would have fucking killed
fighting on.
Rain
4
there,
on
everybody
4.
would have said, "Oh my god, what
bomb.
poggers?"
Son OC's back in the middle here.
FaZe is discombobulated, bro.
Speaking of middles, they got a position in Donut, and they could have
It's
a
worth the
second
shots,
one. So
Melly.
they're really close to some kind of an A crunch, and there's no information to FaZe to play with. They're really blind across the map right now.
You can see Rob's in a overworked position as well, trying to patrol the donut area and A main as well, of course, and that's exactly where they'll be entering from
Robson Twister
tucks himself in by the platform. It's a strong position, but often checked. He'll strike first, get a double kill, make it a triple. This is beautiful from Robs. Twister closed things out. Just what the Docs ordered, but is it too little too late? That's the problem. They're already at series point. We had these conversations on Mirage. We doubted the Nananders, and sure, they didn't win it, but they brought back a 12-3 deficit to round number 30. It ended up 16-14, so all they can do right now is take each round as it comes. And if Robs can keep that up, maybe there's a chance. Who knows? But no bomb planted.
Aussie always
established. It will have to be the full eco, pretty much.
Oh my
for Team
God,
Liquid.
why?
They actually had, I think, 2 or 3 Molotovs, so they could have done something more to try and force out Robs in that moment, but obviously he got the jump on them there. He had 6 bullets when he continued to spray on to the third player. 6 bullets for a third kill, so really, really cool stuff. This is a cleanup, and it should be going to be 6 rounds for FaZe, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, again, with the legendary names that are on FaZe and with the combined experience of the team, it feels foolish to rule them out, but obviously the trouble really is it's a feeling that one mistake, like one screw up, and it's over.
Yeah, it really is. But FaZe will be deploying a new setup here, a double AWP.
I love it, and 3 AKs. It's the
that's like
full house.
Yeah, the royal flush.
With the second AWP.
You like to see that, don't you?
It's a beautiful thing. We'll see if this is
but
they can really show us what they're made of. Their final form, perhaps. Grenade from Patsy towards Red Room takes significant damage from the incendiary. Ekenda once again working towards the cave. Karrigan trying to spray him down. Needs to be careful here. Actually gets the opening frag. Doesn't take any damage on route as well.
Yekina definitely thought that he'd fallen back. There's a very good mind game for Karrigan there. And Patsy's low. It's another good start for FaZe. Slowly but surely, they're building something. Naf is anchoring outside of the B bomb site. The rest of his team are working in the middle, but they've already been discovered. I think Rain saw the shadow, and it's going to be plenty enough for a couple of kills there. Leaving just Naf. Strong headshot on the jump. And 50 seconds.
All right, Naf.
Unless
this is well within your wheelhouse, your sort of round. The new look Naf as well. More chill than ever, if that was possible.
He just is. Completely chilled out, which I think is one of the best things. Like, I love that contradiction in his personality and how wild he can be in the game. Anything but chill when it comes to that. 30 seconds, and I think because he found the AWP, he might just be thinking, all right, that's it. I don't want to go for it.
They're currently set at maximum loss bonus. So saving the AWP, a half buy around it, that's pretty much the only option they have going forward out of the plan. So you'll see Naf try and operate with the AWP and some Tech9s around him. That could be enough to close out the game. So if he just dies, he gets $3,400. He'll be on a Tech9 as well. And he gets a kill for good measure. The economy, not a massive talking point, considering there's only 1 round separating FaZe from defeat here, but still, make sure they don't have an AK-47, for example. So that's definitely a contributing factor. So the AWP will be saved, as mentioned. Will have to be Tech9s otherwise. We'll see what they can do with it. They can maybe take a tactical timeout and still win this round, but I like the audacity of Karrigan there. That's a big play to make. A solo encounter against Team Liquid players. Comes out on top in the duel. Beautiful shot from Naf.
Yeah, even in defeat, he looks pretty decent.
It's okay, it's okay, it's okay.
So yeah, here comes the tactical timeout. As I said, you can win these rounds. Daps knows it as well.
Our first timeout.
Why?
My first timeout.
Correct execution here.
We can take timeouts. They don't have approach.
Possibly the only person that could rival Naf in terms of chill factor
is Daps. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, he's one of my favorites. Daps is great. So I guess with the AWP, but what are your options here? I guess you could boost up outside the B bomb site.
Yes.
That's a nice early opening pick and go for a little execution around that with a half buy.
I think something like that, yeah. Just try and get a couple of wacky boosts in there.
Chad, I'm hyped for the G2 game. You don't even know.
That would be my go-to.
How the fuck
in
is
terms
G2
of getting the most out of this?
so entertaining to watch?
Should be the one to boost. Time will tell. You can boost on the far side of the box. So yeah, up we go. Not yet. I would prefer a quicker one, but there's the opening pick. And if I'm calling it a broke, he's definitely aware of it as well. So unfortunately, that pick
Nico
won't
Molding,
be working out for
part of it, yeah.
And I think the AWP fell forwards, so kind of hard to pick up again. Probably what a wild peak from Brokey to take. There's no backup with him there. Now, they are coming in from the other side, but in theory, if he gets shut down, they could lose the AWP and maybe lose a couple more players to it. Still, this is all looking pretty good right now. FaZe well on their way to winning an 8th round.
Rob's
Rob's
RVP.
Deep lineup. There's nothing they could do on the other side. Well, maybe nothing is a bit strong. Rainwaker coming up with a nice little deagle shot.
1v4, I believe.
Yeah, not bad, but that's all they get, really. The save drop doesn't do much for them. Options quite limited on the T side of Ancient in that regard. You're constantly
so
battling
good.
utility
Yes. I agree.
jostling players. It's a chaotic map at times. As we see round number 24 come through. A similar vibe to Mirage, Anders. Like, just when you think the game's over, there's nothing more to be said. FaZe, slowly but surely, they are clawing their way back into it. Like, you blink and you miss it. They'll be at double digits before you know it. Team Liquid, like, as a new squad, they're not necessarily closers yet. They are getting map and series point a lot this tournament, but closing it out has been a difficult process. But for now, Yekendal, he'll be slipping the nets in middle. He knows there's presence on the other side of this smoke. You can clear out these close quarters without committing.
If he finds even one kill, they're going to be ready to pounce on that B bomb side. Here we go. Swings wide. Watches Rain. And as that...
Carrigan on the...
But Carrigan is
signature gun. This is usually great. Crazy that he whips it out so late, bro.
Rainwaker, low on health.
Yeah, I'm liking that from Carrigan. The Bastion and the B bomb site. It's taking a lot to dismount him from his post. As we'll see, another man advantage for FaZe here. Carrigan continues his onslaught of bullets with that AUG. Trademark weapon for him, really. One of the few pros that uses it consistently.
Brokey, bro. Holy fuck.
Synonymous with the AWP. He'll take down Naf and pretty much guarantee the round. Bated breath. Rainwaker, that's my first mistake.
Oh no.
Will be pulling the frag back.
Oh no!
Here we go.
Come on.
A chance
it was a 4v2.
To close things out right here, right now.
It's Rain with 10 kills now.
2 versus 2. 30 seconds. They can still play around with the clock. They can still put some pressure on it, though. I love this.
Perfect positioning.
Very defensive.
Hit your shot.
Not over-rotating. He just spots them out. And even that information is huge. What do they do now? He's going to put up the smoke. And they're going to have to... Yeah, they have to. Oh,
Rain. There's contact.
Down very low in the back. Rain, careful now. He reels his position. So that element of surprise is gone. 8 seconds on the clock. And then swing him. OC, what a shot.
They're both won.
Oh,
is it confirmed damage?
All he had to do is deny the plant. Timing eludes him. He's in the open, trying to play the off
22 bullets in his AK.
And now Rob's. Surely nothing he can do. Molotov'd off. 2 versus 1. He's got a lot to do.
He has the kit and a flashbang.
Yeah, they have to play hide and seek with him. They just don't fight him. It's not worth it. Robs is an expert at these kind of positions, so you really, really want to make sure you don't give him the chance.
I swear, he always knows where the enemy is.
On Liquid here, so just force him to that defuse. Force him to tap the bomb before you even try to face him. And he feels the pressure is just all-encompassing right now. Tapping it once, and the ice cold are waiting for him. There comes the first challenge, and it's too late. He has to stick it now, otherwise he's going to go down. It's Rainwaker at the end to bring him to
I'm happy
it's Liquid with another huge upset this time.
But I'm not happy about FaZe.